if you try and rip the world apart, someone will always put it back together. You can kill dreams. You can kill innocence. You can kill freedom. But you can't kill progress.
Oh, bonjour Internet, comment on va? Bon, on se retrouve ici et on va aller voir Miller. C'était prévu qu'on lui parle, mais on a foutu la merde et ça recommence à ramer et ça me fait chier. Pourquoi ça rame alors que la météo est aussi belle? C'est joli ça. Ouvert ça. Quel plaisir quand même de rejouer à ce jeu. Même si voilà, vous avez compris. Toi tu peux avoir quoi comme laser? Ça ouais, ça c'est cool. Quoique. Bon, on va augmenter. Je pense que je vais le garder celui-là. Booster. On peut pas prendre ses armes ici, c'est chiant ça par contre.
Delara, what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of... Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
I'm suspect.
You doing okay, Delara?
Look, Adam, I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know, but not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away.
C'est émouvant.
And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
J'aime pas les 3 réponses. Vraiment, j'aime pas les 3. J'aurais dit autre chose, mais dans le doute, on va essayer de compatir ou consoler. Je vais utiliser plus les mots-clés utilisés là plutôt que le discours, les phrases qui vont je vais compatir.
Believe me, Delara, I know how you feel. You know what I think? I think we're stronger than that day. I think the scars we carry are like armor now.
Like armor. I like that. Guess I just got a little spooked, you know?
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine.
Je suis pas
I'll
d'accord
just
avec
hunker down in
Adam
my
Jensen.
office until
Oui,
the
c'est
storm
vrai,
passes.
c'est très dangereux. Il a raison.
Besides, I hear I have a very
bon.
comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do.
Moi, je voulais juste aller dans l'armurerie. Ça, c'est l'armurerie. Est-ce que je peux utiliser mes armes maintenant? Non, il veut pas. C'est pour faire de la place en fait. Bon, ça a l'air de moins ramer. Donc c'est bien. Grenade, des pistolets. Toujours rien ici.
We're trying to lock it down, but I was able to bypass most of the state police.
Tué.
For you. The last thing we need is more bloodshed. There's been enough already. If I had your stealth training, I might head home, but I think I'm safer in here. Plus, my test results are in and they're putting me back in the field, finally. I don't want to run in with state police messing that up.
Whose unit are you assigned to for your next mission?
McCready's.
Really? I thought...
He actually recommended me. Told me I shoot better than anyone on his team.
That's great. Talk to you later, Arya.
Bye, Adam.
Elle est un gentil comme
See you out there.
Une jolie petite bouille. Alors, ben, ça rame moins. Enfin, ça a l'air mieux. Parce que c'était vraiment catastrophique.
You're wrong. They've gone too far.
Jensen, give us a minute.
This whole odd situation is totally out of control. The police are mobilizing in Gaul.
Ils appellent une place ce qui veut dire comme analyste. Ok, parce qu'ils analysent.
Both passes. It's not like Oggs are going to be.
Excuse me.
Look,
Oui, oui,
both
on est
passes.
censé
It's
être
not like
collègues.
Oggs are going to be critical. The dampening chip.
You all right, Jensen? I'm picking up a weak signal from somewhere in your system.
Restoration they don't like.
Huh. For a minute, it seemed like someone was
Why the
trying
signal
to get
is
info.
all the rioting is making it worse for everybody. Everyone currently seeing
Bon, il a passé le test, c'est moins catastrophique.
Smiley.
Ça
hanging in
reste
there?
moyen, mais
Me? What about you? After your little recon mission, you come back to guns in the street. It's pretty bad out there. Any trouble getting around?
Oh, nothing I couldn't handle.
Well, at least you're positive. Wish I was right now. I've been combing through Dr. Tallis Rucker's autopsy report, and apparently the medical examiner found nothing. Can you believe that? Nothing. No poison, no bacteria or toxin of any kind was found in his system. Officially, the cause of death was inconclusive.
non, ok. C'est un sacré
Inconclusive.
poison.
I watched him die, and I know for a fact Marchenko did it. They must have found something.
That's just what I thought, so I got my hands on an earlier draft of the report. And while they were unsure of the cause, at least they knew the effect. An unidentified foreign agent started attacking protein strands, bending them out of shape.
And the body's immune system took it from there.
Exactly. First swelling in the cell walls, then more kinking and bending in neighboring cells. The effect propagated throughout the body, made its way to the brain, where it was game over. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 credits. And that speculation, as they called it, is not in the final coroner's report. As far as they're concerned, the case is closed.
Ah, ok.
But not for you, right?
There's an unknown substance that kills people in minutes. I want to know what it is. And I'm gonna find out. They've already blocked my request once, but I spoke to Miller and he told me Manderley would make a few calls and get things moving.
Okay, stick with it.
Don't worry about that. It'll take more than being stonewalled by state police to stop me. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
J'aime bien ce gars-là.
Thanks,
Sympa.
Smiley.
Il me fait vraiment passer à
Talk to you later.
Pritchard dans le premier jeu. En fait, c'est le nouveau Pritchard. Enfin, il prend le rôle de Pritchard. La psy.
I don't know why. I always fear the worst.
Ah oui, elle a tout fermé.
Our informants are informants because
C'est
they
ouvert?
have power.
C'est un peu pourri ça. Je veux dire, c'est pas. Ouais, moi je voudrais que ce soit fermé. Si j'étais son patient. Ah, on n'a pas hacké ici.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Alors on va quitter, il passe de mauvais côté. Il faut d'abord craquer ici.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Bon, ici on y va au bout. Hein. Ouais, normalement là c'est bon. Là.
Anomaly detected.
J'ai eu de la chance,
Trace
il a pas.
program initiate. Access granted.
Un machin. Le mot de passe, le code. Allez. T'es qui?
The NSN is down again. I contacted the manufacturer. They just told us to reboot.
Non, tu ne prendras pas.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
C'est cool les zéros, il peut pas les détecter. Normalement. Et du coup après je les protège, il peut pas les détecter non plus, et bah c'est bien. Alors... Il y a chaud ici. Oh. On peut toujours pas utiliser ces armes. Ah.
Am I glad I'm 5 stories underground?
Tell me about it. It's like herding cats.
They claim the US government is not
Who gave that fucking order?
J'ai mis ici, non. Allez, on va le taper. Saisir le mot de passe.
Tell me about it. It's like herding cats.
Bah, où est-ce que j'ai fait l'erreur? On voit rien sur son truc. Non. B. A. U. L. W. C'est du QWERTY. West. Ligne. Pourquoi je suis tout lent d'un coup? J'étais ici, je crois. Ah, il y avait pas un truc qu'il a dit, ouais, pourquoi je suis tout lent d'un coup?
This isn't
Je
getting
crois que
us
j'ai
anywhere.
dû appuyer sur marcher ou quelque chose comme ça. Souris clavier, raccourci. Marcher, verrouiller mage, ok.
police in Prague.
Paging
Direct instructions from the
Dr. Ozan,
contact central dispatch imposed a state of martial law throughout
Holy
the
shit! You want people to compete with you. You've got to look out for them.
Donc ouais, il y avait un sous-sol.
Be less nervous if we knew who did it.
Mais je sais plus où il est. C'est ici.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Allez!
Access granted.
Alors on va hop, désactiver. Voilà. J'ai pas accès à un truc. Oh! Qui voilà?
You came.
Allison, how you doing?
You went after Victor. What happened?
All I can say is I haven't caught up with him yet. How about you? They treating you alright?
Well enough. The interrogation was simple. I told them everything I know about Victor,
Ça, c'est
which
cool.
is not much.
Mais c'est vrai qu'ils
You
auraient
did
pu
that
mettre un
willingly.
ou deux petits machins, même s'il y a
The
personne dedans.
interrogator was respectful. She reminded me of my commander in EOD, who was not augmented, but she treated us well. After the incident, she stood up for us.
You sound better. Like you found some peace.
My isolation has given me time to meditate and reflect. I did not always feel so tormented, so angry, so alone. It is good to remember. You have given me more than I can ever repay.
C'est bien. Brave petite.
There you are, brother.
On peut l'ouvrir. Je sais pas si c'est à faire si je l'ouvre. Ah, ils viennent de là. On va essayer de rusher en espérant qu'ils ne se détectent pas.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There you are, brother.
Il n'y a rien dans tes trucs. Bon, bah, je t'ai ouvert. Sois sage, hein. Mais je suis content que tu vas mieux.
You came to visit me.
Oui.
Tomorrow I am being transferred to a special prison. They call it the grave. But I still expect the conditions are better than at the Utulek complex.
Alors, bah, je suis content, je suis pas venu pour rien ici. Et alors là, j'aimerais bien aller. Pas passer là.
Roasted Hell Rocker.
C'est
You started
bloqué.
all of this.
Non, en fait, j'y étais. Ok. Donc, allez, étage. Ah, on peut hacker des PC ici.
Now, these mafia types are always squeaky clean on paper. Who gave that fucking order?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Et qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi je peux pas...
Access granted.
How did they get cut off?
Il y a rien, apparemment.
Not safe out there. Not safe anywhere.
Peterson pulled his ID off the train station video.
Ouais, c'est une blague. Qui est mort, c'est suicidé, je crois. Si je me souviens.
MIA is still better than him.
Hang on. You know what I heard? He got captured, escaped, and sneaked his way out of a heavily guarded facility. That's his idea of a recon mission. That's Jensen. He's a hands-on kind of guy.
Parle-le-moi, j'entends.
Around the clock, around the world.
Génial. Alors... Hop. Oui, bébé.
Working under direct instructions from the Army of the Czech Republic, have imposed a state.
Je crois que là, je peux encore améliorer lui, du coup. Ah non, sans aider.
Martial law throughout their city.
On est. Ouf. Ok, j'ai un mot de passe qui pourrait être utile.
That's a shit.
C'est qui, toi?
Jensen, I hope you're not having problems with your tremendous during the family war.
Et il y a plein de carnets. Ah, il se passe quelque chose. Oh. Ah. Ça, c'est l'endroit parfait pour mettre des petits cadeaux, des bonus, des trucs, des machins. Et on dirait qu'il n'y a rien. En tout cas, je peux pas passer. Ouais, je tombe. Ça sert à rien en fait. Donc je suis obligé d'aller là, ok, on va voir le bateau.
We have jurisdiction. Where? When? You made it. Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
What does that mean?
They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
I'm not accusing anyone, yet. But 2 ambushes in less than a month? I want to know what's really going on.
So do I. MacCready dug into Garm. Started out as a geological research center, funded by the European Union, until 2025, when it was purchased by a nameless shell company.
You put Chang on it?
That kid scares me. Tracked it back to Bell Tower Associates in under an hour.
I take it no one purchased it when Bell Tower went bankrupt last year.
Wasn't even listed on the asset sheet. So like I said, you stumbled into something big. Care to focus on figuring out what it is?
C'est ce que j'essaie de faire.
Right after you contacted me, I got on the horn with Lyon. Had them send in a strike team from France. It got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Tsar Dibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the red light district alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
Allez,
All
arrête.
right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
Mhm.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here. I understand
Yes.
that, but I have agents scattered around this city. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Je suis un peu déçu de toi. Pas l'utiliser. Ok. En même temps, ça fait sens. Donc du coup, mission, c'est quoi? Aller chez le Devali. Ok. Ouais, c'est bon, un petit truc. Ah, je peux sauter de là.
Damn fine work, actually.
Is beyond the legal jurisdiction. The show. Liberty, United Nations, Palisade Bank,
They're all covered as far as I'm
Forever will be. The best.
Damn fine work, actually.
Ouais. Ça vous aide pas beaucoup ce qui se passe là. Au moins je pourrais faire le tri dans mes munitions et mes armes et tout ça. Ah mais on a rien appris en parlant avec lui, c'est un peu... Bon, alors. Merci. 30, ça c'est pas mal. Ça c'est bien aussi. Ça, un champ de munitions. Bien. Voilà. Et ça, j'ai envie de me changer de place. Ah, j'ai pris 3 en réflexe quand je joue avec Timo. J'en ai plutôt. Alors. On va fighter là normalement. Les Devali, c'est pas des gentils. Il y a rien. C'est quoi ça? Des petits... Ah, la ramage. Je peux pas fouiller. Ah merde. Comment je l'ai raté? Je crois qu'il me fait des papouilles dans le dos. Je chatouille avec sa moustache. C'est efficace le sniper au rapport.
Jensen, you still alive out there?
Yeah, just made it to the red light district. Any luck with that search warrant?
State police aren't even taking my calls. I'm afraid you're on your own this time.
Story of my life.
Ouais, on
But I got it,
this
don't worry.
time quoi, genre il est tout le temps tout seul. Allez, faites. Il est tout le temps tout seul, toutes ses missions il les fait tout seul. Eh bien, merci. Ça n'a pas l'air de bouger. C'est tant mieux. Bon, on va attendre que ça régénère pour pas gaspiller. Et j'ai des trucs à monter. Ça, on va le mettre. Voilà.
Go ahead. Look.
Just trying to...
Fucking cops. Can you believe shutting down the red light district to prevent a riot? More likely to cause...
Si c'est de l'alcool, ça fait chier.
What have you got?
I've got certain...
You think if I ratted on that guy, they'd fire
Shiny. Quit yapping and get to work.
We don't discriminate in here.
Don't start no trouble in here, okay? Unless as anyone starts trouble, I have to take care of it.
Ils ont des trucs quand même à l'intérieur de leur bagnole, ça fait plaisir. Alors là, c'est un bar. Alors il y a encore des gens pour protéger ici. Je vais prendre ça plutôt. Infiltration. Je suis si fort en infiltration. Alors. Ah.
Hello, baby.
J'aime cette ambiance.
You are lonely?
Ça va.
Over here.
I hope you didn't tire her out for the ping. Especially if you didn't get anything up there this time.
Ah, you're both you want some action?
Hey there.
Over the upstairs. Ça manque ça.
Thought I noticed the change in the clientele out
Ah
there.
merde, je vais plus
Yeah. Less snapshots, more pot shots. But management says the Red Queen stays open. And it don't pay to question management here. So, what do they think?
Ah, des ragots.
You've got some loyal customers, risking the bullet for a drink in the school.
Oh yeah? What are you risking it for?
It's probably better I don't tell you.
Right. Well, they've been here since before the lockdown. Some lost track of time while having fun. A few are locals with no other place to go. So, less loyal than desperate and scared.
Elle est jolie quand même, elle me plaît bien, elle est mignonne.
The police or of the Gollum riot spreading to the rest of the city.
Please. You don't buy that shit any more than I do. The riots aren't coming anywhere near the city proper. This is just an excuse to clamp down a little tighter, you know? Keep us under control.
Staying open during a lockdown seems like a recipe to lose money. Doesn't come off like a sound business decision.
We've got the reputation to think about here at the Red Queen. Opened every night since it was established, as far as I know. Besides, the management has plenty of other interests to offset the slow night.
I've heard they're very interested in theater.
You could say that, but you didn't hear it from me.
I was never even in here. What do you have?
Nothing but...
Allez, je te prends une parce que je t'aime bien.
Fine with mine.
A man's got to know his limits. Can I get you?
Nice little piece. Wouldn't mind the taste.
What a putain, c'est sympa ça.
Not much business tonight, huh? No street traffic, obviously. Except for drinking.
Well, you know, I see.
Trouble. Guaranteed.
My friend thinks that just because Radich trusts him with a key card to the theater, means you know what? That's a thing.
He's giving crabs. God's deal,
I haven't had any clients in 2 hours.
Curfew, killer business. Mine too. Everyone here is past their limits, so what? Let them out and close up for the night.
Miller, it's Jensen. I'm about to enter Diwali territory. Any chance these guys are respecting the curfew?
On their own turf, they're more likely to be enforcing it. So stay sharp.
Yeah, kinda what I figured.
Ah, où est-ce qu'on met au niveau de la carte là? Non. J'étais bien moi là-haut. Je pense que j'allais choper au sniper. Oh! J'aime cette arme. Mais qui t'étais, mais t'avais l'air d'être un méchant. Donc, la musique est cool.
that.
Oh, il y a blindé à fouiller. Je vais me perdre ici, c'est obligé. Il y a trop de trucs. Genre... J'ai bien tiré dans la tête, quoi, et ça a rien foutu. Alors, toi, il y a moyen de te faire... Non, c'est... Toi... Je pense que je pouvais y aller sans, mais j'ai envie d'aller voir. Ça sert à quoi en fait alors de venir ici?
They make me carry any more cement
Ça sert à
back.
rien.
Not know what I will do.
Sans déconner, ça sert à rien. Ça sert à rien. Oh!
Jensen, you said Marchenko needed to finalize a deal, right?
With the Diwali, yeah. Not a lot to go on, I know.
Maybe not. But these guys are the best smugglers in the world, which means a lot of forged paperwork. You might find something in the Kingpin's office.
Assuming I can find that.
Anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those...
Télé. Alors, je sens que ça va être long ici, mais ça va être intéressant et qu'on va enfin avoir des réponses. Ce serait pas putain de trop tôt, moi je vous le dis.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Putain, il va vite.
Access granted.
Ok. Kia. Mais c'est pas... Il va y avoir plein de trucs à fouiller.
removal or downgrading of augmentation. Making mechanically augmented people...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
C'est original ça, le design du truc.
Access granted.
Alors, caméra.
Events inside the Ultimate complex strengthened our resolve. We believe in the absolute necessity to create safe and secure environments.
Ouais, tu sais copain, ça c'est rigolo. Bien aller voir ce que je tuer. Peut-être des munitions, des trucs comme ça. Alors... Pourquoi là, je commence à être blindé là. On va rester là-dessus pour le moment. Ouch. Il n'y a plus de piles. Mais. Il y a un truc, on dirait. On dirait, ouais, que j'ai raté quelque chose. B. Je suis revenu en arrière, je crois. Une façon de venir ici. Apparemment, j'ai loupé un truc. Mais je ne sais pas quoi. Et ça me fait bien chier. Je suis têtu. Alors, le bureau de machin. C'est pas ici par là.
Иди правее.
Je crois que c'était pas trop prévu que je vienne là. Pas du tout dans une bonne position. Gigantesque ce truc. Je crois que j'ai tué quelqu'un que je suis pas sûr que j'aurais dû. Ah non, ça va. Il y avait une autre touche. Ah oui, c'est Robot qui est copain maintenant.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
On va bien voir ça.
Access granted.
Voilà.
Miller, Marchenko's targeting the Safe Harbor Convention in London.
Jesus, there'll be hundreds of people there.
How fast can we move on this?
I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Diwali agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
Bon, ouais. Mais ça me fait chier, je suis perturbé pour le truc qu'il y a, t'as raté ça. J'aime pas ça. Oh. Joli.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Bon, qu'est-ce qu'il y a de trop? Ça. Et c'est un peu pris de tout. Ça, on peut jarter. Oh, j'ai 20 millions de munitions de fusil à pompe. Quand même la classe, son truc. Le revolver, ça j'aime bien.
Working under direct instructions from the Army of the Czech Republic, have imposed a state of martial law throughout their city. This after riots in the Santo Group's Foodalek complex threatened
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
perpetrated by massive involvement in reaction to the sudden unexpected death of Tal's.
Access granted.
The riots have many people fearing the worst, that a repeat of the Og incident may be at hand. Many citizens are now demanding the council execute their decision resolution. The human restoration.
C'est mon copain ou c'est... Moi, c'est là-bas que j'aimerais aller, de l'autre côté. Ah, ici. Oui. Ça me perturbe pour le mec là que j'ai raté apparemment. Ça me perturbe mais blindé.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
C'est pas les mêmes, ok. suivre le toujours. Si on y arrive. Oh.
You can't force me to speak to you.
Supposed to just yell at me.
Ok. Putain, mais c'est un labyrinthe ce truc. C'est qu'il y avait l'étage ici.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
On va utiliser un comme ça fait longtemps. Non, c'est celui-là. Je veux vraiment trouver ce putain de PC du boss. Mais quelque chose me dit que c'est peut-être foutu, je sais pas. Je fouille encore un peu, il y a plein de machins à choper. Je sais que j'ai quasiment pas parlé de cette vidéo aussi, mais bon, comme je l'ai dit. Hein. Voilà. J'ai cassé tout ça. C'est pas le même. Hop. Comment ça, j'ai plus de place pour rien. Allez hop. Ah, je suis full. Ok. Je suis complètement jeté. Genre. Là, je suis bien bourré. Je prends même pas où je vais. Très désagréable. Et ça ressemble pas vraiment à ça quand on est vraiment bourré pour ceux qui se demandent s'ils ont jamais été sous. Oh, ça fait mal. Oui, ça fait mal les yeux. Peut-être que c'est justement pour ça. Ça, par contre, c'est pas faux. Wouah, ça pique. C'est où ça? Bon. C'est grand. Non, merde.
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague
Peut-être que c'est ça là-haut.
claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this week.
Eh, oh, j'y étais quoi.
Tiny demolition specialist
Bon, ça me saoule. Ça me saoule, je me bats.
of the tech cult group, Church of the Machine God. Police arrested her and several of her followers
Bocas.
following an extensive investigation.
Et pas un truc. Ça me fait chier quand même pour le... Aïe! Voilà. Ici, je suis pas venu.
Follow me then.
Peut-être qu'il est là. La partie, ouais, cette partie-ci va être longue. Je vais continuer encore un peu. Oh, ok. Hop, hop. Tu caches. Ah, rien ici. Moi je croyais qu'il y avait quelque chose. Je crois qu'on a peut-être trouvé le PC du
Trace program initiated.
Allez. Tout faisable, c'est bon là.
Access granted.
Place. Va falloir que j'arrête à un moment, hein, par contre. Mais là j'ai envie de savoir. Je deviens fou là, je veux savoir c'est quoi que j'ai raté.
Access granted.
PC.
Anomaly
J'ai bien
detected.
tomber sur celui du boss à un
Trace
moment.
program initiated. Access denied.
Voilà, attends. Ça me saoule en plus là maintenant. Oula! Je sais pas ce qui s'est passé, mais... Hop, dégage. Ah bah c'est vrai que je peux faire 80 trucs. Voilà.
That's strange.
If you ask me, folks, some very good news indeed.
What did it? Bon, je vais faire des comme ça. Voilà. Bon allez, j'arrête là pour ce soir. Enfin, là ici pour la partie en fait. Je vais sûrement en faire encore une. Allez, au revoir Internet, gros bisous.